Hey guys, Dave here. I'm doing an update on my Trans Am, my '84. The last thing I posted on this car, uploaded, was March of 2010. Um, the car, I totaled it in 2006. Show you guys the pictures here. Totaled it right after high school graduation. There it is. The day I totaled it. This wheel well in here was completely collapsed in. The fender, bumper cover, radiator support, bumper cover support, the headlight was completely mangled, gone. Hood. It even broke my alternator, all the brackets to it, the power steering pump, even the water pump, all that was busted from the accident. Here's another picture from the side. And here's where I started tearing it down. Took the fenders off, bumper cover, all that in there. You can see the damage. There's that railing. You can see where it buckled right there, where it's mangled in there. I drilled out all the spot welds on that side there. Get the glare out of there. Cut it off, and then I worked on the rest of this here. There's the parts I took out. Radiator was mangled. And here is where I started putting it all back together. I got a wheel well out of a '88 Formula. I sandblasted it. These supports here, this is actually a two-piece. I got this out of Classic Industries here. Closer pick. And then tack welded everything back together, sanded the welds down, and then I did a pour 15 on the back here, sanded it because it was rust in there previously. And then the entire inside of the wheel well here, I did pour 15, sanded it, and then I got yellow high build primer here, I sanded that down, and then I did a black primer sealer on the entire thing, everything here. Then I painted it with the help of my cousin. That is OEM 1975 Trans Am red, very expensive paint. This was the area that was worst here, and here it is after. Started putting it all back together. Since then I've torn it down a lot, and that's what I'm going to talk about now. The fenders, I actually got to try and find original GM fenders. These are aftermarket, and you can see the body lines here with the door. It's a GM door, original, and there's that fender body line. See how bad that is there? Body lines with the hood are even worse. On the bumper cover here, I was able to get original GM '84, original tooling. This headlight here, I got from, I think I got it from Hawk's 3rd Gen Parts, company like that. I'll see if I can put the link in the video description. But I got this whole unit here, the housing, the motor, all the brackets here, was all $125. This fender here is also aftermarket. Body line's not as bad as the other side, not terrible. I need a new lower ground effect for the front here. This is the '84, so it's the one that wraps all the way around, all one piece, all the way around. The engine here, after the accident, I figured that would be a good time to tear into the top end of the engine. And what I did was, I myself, I ported and polished the cylinder heads. I had the valves cleaned up, the valve springs cleaned up, the push rods cleaned up, and I had the heads, the valve seats reground, and had them tanked and reassembled with new seals, valve guide seals, but valve stem seals. The headers here are Hooker competition headers, shorties. I got roller rocker arms from Ohio Crankshaft. Got them for a pretty good price. Set of them for, I think it was like 115 bucks, so not bad. Valve covers here are Edelbrock triple chrome plated, and I powder coated them translucent candy red. Intake there is a Edelbrock RPM air gap intake, 1500 to 6500 RPMs operating range. Carburetor is a 750 Demon, pretty nice carburetor. May have to jet it down a little bit though because she runs pretty rich. Got a little inline fuel pressure gauge right there. Canon intake. I end up getting a new alternator, new water pump. Alternator I clear coated, as well as the water pump to keep it from rusting. There's the new power steering down there. All the pulleys, I chromed all the pulleys here, and then I powder coated them red to match the valve covers there. Exhaust, I want to do a custom true dual exhaust on this, because no shops around here want to touch it, so I'm going to have to eventually get my hands on some 2.5-inch tubing, and maybe my cousin will help me custom fab a exhaust for this thing. This right here is a custom radiator support. I really wasn't going to drop 60 bucks on a piece of plastic plus 20 bucks to have it shipped, so my cousin had some diamond plated aluminum laying around, and we bent to what we needed. These are self-tapping screws here, same as back here. What we did was we cut this out here to match with the fan there, and then bolted it to it. Inside, show you guys the inside here. Inside's kind of a mess right now. I'm in the process of replacing a few things. I had to do a new ignition switch here. I had to get one of those and put that in. I've yet to put it all back together. It's got a B&M short throw shifter. I installed that a few weeks prior to the accident. Interior's not that bad. Other than the fact that I got torn apart, I have all the pieces. The only problem with the interior is this seat right here. Ripped over the ears. I'll probably just get new front seats for it. But other than that, I mean, the interior is pretty clean. Well, dirty right now, dusty, but not bad. Nothing really to show back here. Just got a custom made Firebird logo sticker right there. It was only 20 bucks. Ordered it from a local sign company. Don't really know what else to really go over. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, the hood. Duh. This is an original GM hood off of a 88 Formula. I didn't have grand to drop on a brand new one original, but I drove by a local salvage yard a couple years ago, and I saw this sitting on a Formula, and went there the next day and I picked this hood up for $100. So it's an original GM turbo Trans Am hood. So I got a really good deal on that. Other than that, I think that's kind of it for now. The only things I have left to do, I got to get a battery for it. The battery that was in this I took out, and I had to put it in my Monte Carlo because the battery in that went out. And then I got a filler with coolant, and I tried bumping the motor, trying to see if it would turn over when I put it all back together, and it didn't do anything, but all the lights came on and everything to the car. So it's either was the bad ignition switch, which I've replaced, or I need to run a new ground from here to the motor. But I haven't tried anything since. It's been cold lately and I've been busy with work. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys liked the video. I'll try and put some links to some websites that have parts for our cars, because the 82 to 84 Trans Ams are pretty hard to find parts for. If it was 85 to 92, it would be a lot easier, but well, we're not that lucky. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave some comments. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks for watching, guys.